Welcome to show where we talk about buying, selling, online selling, eBay, Mercari, Amazon, garage sales, estate sales.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Tuesday, May 24th, 2022. How is everyone doing today? Got a lot of light coming from that window this morning. But how is everybody doing today? Tuesday morning. It's nice here. Well, it's going to be hot as hell again. 90s, mid 90s, they say. 90% humidity as usual. So how's everybody? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for watching on Facebook. If you'd like to come in and chat, click on the image. It'll take you right into YouTube. And you can chat and comment, whatever you'd like. You could do it on Facebook too, but not everybody will see you. So here we go. Little update. Let's see where I'm at now. What's it, 4 days later? Because as I've been saying, when I left to go home, I deleted all my listings on Mercari, on Facebook. On Mercari and eBay. And when I got back, I think it was on Thursday, last Thursday, I started to relist everything. And the way I relisted was I wanted to make sure I was the lowest price on everything. So now I'm at 175. So, and actually since Thursday I got well over 225 because a lot of them sold. And then if you recall, I always talk about this send offers. I have eligible 30 to send. I will never do that again. What I'll do is I look at them and it shows, like I got one watcher on this one watcher on this one, 2 on that, 4 on that, 6 on this. So when I send offers, out of the 6, only 2 is going to get it. That's one of the reasons I don't send offers anymore. This has 4. Now, see, that's unusual because it has 4 watchers, but 5 interested buyers will get the information. This has 5. 6 will get it. Even eBay couldn't answer me correctly. Like, I got 6 watchers or 12 watchers, and when I go to send an offer, it says only 2 are going to get it. Why is that? They couldn't answer me. 7. 6 people, but 7. What happens if I refresh? And yep, I'm still on send available offers. Going down to some of the stuff I listed earlier. Now this has none, all right? Send offers. 1 person's going to get it. So this has 5, but 6 people are going to get it. So that's why I don't send offers anymore. Right now, on all my listings, I am the lowest price on everything. And that's the way I said it. That's the way I listed the items, to make sure I was the lowest price. And that's why stuff has been selling so fast. So what I'll do instead is I'll go in here, and I'm not saying everybody should do this. If you can, depends on how much, your item cost is. I'll just go in here and lower the price. Because if I'll give it to 1 person, 5 people, 10 people, I'll offer it to that for 1,000 people. Now, as soon as you do this, and if you're a watcher or if you've looked at the product, eBay's going to send you an email saying, hey, if you're still interested in that Star Wars bank, they just reduced the price. And it works. If you look back on my file of my videos, there's one that says, here's the proof. Because I did this once while I was live, and within 10 minutes, somebody bought it. So same thing here, Gundam Seed. I'm just lowering that 55 cents. This one, I'll lower this $5. And I've promoted my listings 1%, only 1%. Almost every listing. Not every listing, almost every listing. So I'm only going to do this 50 cents. This one, same thing. This is a nice piece. This is really nice. I found this while I was in New Hampshire. It looks like a book. I thought it was a book, a small book. But it's every DVD for the complete saga of Star Wars. This one's brand new, so and as you see, some of them I'm doing free shipping, which I'm noticing that's a big difference too. Because there's no ifs, ands about it. There's just, hey, I'm going to get this at $7.25, and that's what I'm going to pay, $7.25. No shipping, no nothing else. This. Same here. So like I said, this all depends on knowing your cost. If you can afford to do that, only you know what your cost is. And just lower it enough to get the sale. Now I'm already low, but obviously people still want it for a better price. So let's see if anybody jumps in at even just 50 cents off. You never know. You never know until you try. But I've done it and it works. Where did I leave off? 46, 38. Hey, Adam, how are you? What's happening? Adam, I got your email late yesterday. Those albums, that's per album. That's not per all of them. So they go on the collectible price, which I tell them, I said, you know, some of the stuff that's out there I could still buy from my distributors at regular wholesale cost, which is not a great deal, but they look at, because it's Amazon, they look at what it's listed on Amazon for. And then some people are getting in trouble because they're relisting the stuff that they're getting from Amazon liquidation. They're relisting it on Amazon. And Amazon doesn't like that. So as you can see, I'm doing what I can here. I'm not going to send offers. No more. Paul is not sending offers anymore. Instead, I am just lowering the price to everyone. on most. This one here happens to be very collectible and sought after because he passed away, and people want the figure. They're not making them anymore. Oh, I would definitely pass too, but I just wanted to show you what it was like. So we have 30 items. I'm not going to do this one because this one's gaining in popularity also. 30 items that we could send offers on, and all I'm doing is reducing the price on those 30 items. And like I said, last time I did this live, which was a month ago, something sold within 10 minutes. And I took that part of the video and I made it its own video. So it is on my my playlist, and it says, here's the proof. Hey Julie, how are you? No problem, no problem. Welcome in. So 35. I'm gonna go a little bit more aggressive on this one. This is originally a 2-pack set. All right, these came in a box, both of them together. But people are having better luck opening the box and selling these separately. So I figured, let me give it a shot. I have never done it, so yeah, let me give it a shot. And the last one is these. I have thousands of these, and they've been selling. I don't want to go too crazy because the people that already paid $15.25 might get mad. And then I listed another one because somebody said, well, what if somebody doesn't want 15 pieces? You know, what if somebody doesn't want 15 pieces? What if they only want a couple? JRKR, Jen, how are you? So what I did is I made a 5-piece and sold some of those already. But I did this where if you bought 3 of them, it comes out to $15. Well, less than $15. $5.50. The problem I have is I'm including shipping. Oh no, shipping is $2. But since this is liquid, it gets heavy after a while. So it'd be nice, you know, if I could do 5 for $1 or something. But then the shipping takes it right out of there. Hey Amy, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Thanks everybody for coming in. So what I could do, revise, because I do want to sell these. And like I said, I have mega of these. Mega. The picture's okay. I can just edit it a little. I mean, you still know what it is or whatever, but excuse me, they're all brand new. If I go down here, 5 pieces, we'll ship in a padded envelope. Now, granted, I'm good, Amy. Thank you for asking. I'm good. I will put it in between cardboard so it won't get squished. So 5 pieces. Really wanting to sell like a lot. I put 24 sets. And doing that, let's not do that, since I already have the 15 piece and update. I don't want to give them away either, but everybody, the ones that I looked at, all the ones that I have looked at and checked out, they're all selling them for excuse me, $1 to $1.50 a piece, to $2 a piece. Hey Pam, what's happening? How are you, Pam? So, you know, I would like to sell them, but there is a point where it's the shipping that's the problem. Because if they go to California, the shipping is going to be like $5, and it's almost going to be like I'm giving them away. And I can't put in 100 of those because everybody's saying, well, you know, they're going to want to buy a woman. And well, I got women in here now. So you have 5 or 15? 15. I'm doing 15 for $15 with $2 shipping. Now, the reason I did 15 is because when you get to 17 pieces, then it's over £1. Now the shipping for me goes from $5 to $10.80 priority. So do you think women would be interested in 15 or 5 or 50? Let me know in the chat. You women, you use this stuff. I'm sure Bed and Bath and Body Works. I mean, it does smell nice. When I went home, I took a large bag and I gave it to all the women in the family and my son's girlfriend, and they love it. It's body lotion. It does smell nice, Amy. And it's only like a small... Oh, I used to have one here on my desk. Oh, hold on. It's that big. It's real. It's original. It's from Bath and Body Works. Tester size. Yep. But I have tubs full of it. Literally hundreds and hundreds. I thought when we bought it that I knew Sandy was going to take some, and then I said, well, I'll give some out as gifts, you know, when people buy something from me. And then we get there and we see how big the bins were, and it's like, damn. So what's the price now? I just did this 5 pieces for $4.85, $2 shipping. 15 pieces for $15, $2 shipping. Do you think women would be inclined to do less pieces or more pieces? Like, what if I did 50 pieces? 50 for $40. What do you think? I mean, I think they sell them at Bath and Body Works for $2.50 or $2.99 a piece. But I don't know, when I did the show, when I first showed the score on it, somebody said, when I did the listing, they said, don't you think women would only want to buy like 1 or 2 pieces? And I said, I don't know, you know? So I was just wondering. I was just wondering. And how are you all doing today? Thank you for stopping in. I greatly appreciate it. That's good. Might get resellers buying. Are they all the same size? Yes. All the same size. No expiration date. There is a little like schmutz on them, on some of them. It doesn't hurt to have multiple listings with different quantities versus. Excellent point. That's why I did the 5-piece. I'm wondering now if I should do a 50-piece or a 100-piece. All the same flavor. Yes. Coconut, lime, verbena. What the hell's verbena? All the same. I like the music. Oh, that's StreamYard. They started this new thing a month ago, that free background music. So, hey, if anybody, whoops. Anybody. There's the link if anybody would like to come on live with me and chat a little bit. If you all know or don't know, this is my new time slot, similar to my old time slot. And I'm just getting back. If it's a scent people love, people might buy bulk. Well, Pam, is that a scent that you love? The problem is, Pam, like I said, liquid. It's liquid. Heavy. So that's why I stuck with 15, a box of 15 I can get out first class mail. When you go to 17, then it's over a pound. Now it's a different story. I would list bulk listings. I probably will give that a shot. I'll probably do a bulk of 50 or 100. Because the 15 now fit perfectly into a 4x4x4 box with a few popcorn styrofoam peanuts. And yeah, they get them and they get them fast and they like it. I understand. I sell bulk bath and body and cosmetics, so I do understand it's heavy. Yeah. I don't do cosmetics at all. We just fell into this. It was at an auction, and you start bidding and it's like, oh, do I really want that? Well, come on, it's only a few bucks. All right. And then you get there and it's 1,000 pieces. It's like, damn. The people that are buying from wholesale ninjas or whatever, they're all doing just cosmetics. I understand there's a lot of complaints about that lately. I'm hearing that they're selling stuff close or after the expiration dates. I just heard one of the resellers talk about that 2 days ago on their page. So yeah, but that's what I do too. I wanted to talk about that thing about sending the offers. It's a great tool, okay, sending offers through eBay. But I don't think you have to. If you're willing, and this is just my point of view, all right? If you're willing to discount an item, $1, 50 cents, $1.25, whatever, to 6 people, wouldn't you be willing to lower it for 1,000 people or anybody coming into it? I would, because I want to get the stuff sold. And isn't that our function, our objective? Listing this not just to have another listing. I am listing this to sell so I can have more money to buy new stuff. That's what it's all about, is let's get this sold, move on to the next item. Now, if the next item comes up with something you sold in the past, well, hey, that was, for me, that was a poor seller, that was a slow seller, I'm staying away from that. Or you could say, hey, I sold a ton of those, yeah, I'm buying more. Or something comes up at auction that, hey, we do very well with this, I'm buying more. Like, I'm sure Pam, and if you want to come in, Pam, the link is there. I'd love to talk to you. Anybody, I'd love to talk to. But like Mr. Buys a Lot, by now, or even you, Pam, you know what sells and what doesn't sell. Julie's the same way. I'm sure we're all the same way. Adam was talking about that just yesterday. Some's a slow seller, some's a fast seller. So you do an auction, or you do an estate sale or whatever, you come across something, even though it's a great deal, you say, well, it's a slow seller for me. I've done it so many times. Now, I do toys, of course, and Sandy will say, hey, there's a lot of this over there, there's a lot of that over there. So no, it took me forever to sell the last ones. I don't want to bog down the money and have the same issue. I don't care if it's a penny. Well, a penny's a different thing. I do care if it's a penny. But yeah, I would rather get something new, something that I can sell, or something I know that's going to sell. Everybody with me on that? And speaking about high bid, as I started the conversation, I started getting my listings back, because when I left to go home, Massachusetts, I didn't put my listings on vacation. I didn't throw out the handling to 3 weeks or whatever. Thank you, Adam. I deleted everything. I took all my listings off Mercari. I took all my listings off eBay. And I had 0. So I started Thursday, and I said, all right, this is the way I'm doing it. I opened up 2 eBays, and I looked at everything I had, and I said, all right, how much is this selling for on this eBay? I said, all right, I'm going to go a little bit less, and that's when I listed. So I started Thursday, and now I'm up to 175. For those that sell Christmas items, what type of things sell best? Good question, Jen. Because, not for nothing, it's May, but that's the type of stuff you would be looking for now. Like, I know during Christmas, for collectors, and I know they're tough to ship. I know people that just slap a label on it, but blow molds. Antique collectors and collectors of stuff go nuts for blow molds. Some blow molds go for hundreds and hundreds of dollars. What is it? The Department 46, the Villages, those stuff do well too. Dolly, what's happening? Let's see if Dolly will come in and talk. There's the link, Dolly, if you'd like. Sorry, I'm shipping and listening. I don't sell on eBay, so I'm not a lot of help. No, it's all right. You have an opinion. Are you just doing the YouTube stuff, Pam? But yeah, what about, Jen, those glass ornaments? I know people go nuts for those. I already have some Halloween stuff put aside for Halloween. Nightmare Before Christmas and that type of stuff, and Halloween decor and things like that, so I can get that up soon, or sooner than later. But yeah, people, it's like toys. One thing I stopped liking about buying wholesale toys is all of a sudden, 3 months ago, 4 months ago, whatever it was, they started taking pre-orders for stuff that wasn't coming out or wasn't due out until next year, January, February, March. And it's like, I'm not into that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to pre-order cases of Marvel figures that aren't coming out until February. I don't want to do that, so I stopped. I'm starting to thrift Christmas items. Department 56 sold well for me. Yeah, absolutely. I sell Christmas records every month. I don't doubt it. I have one that when I had my assistant, they put it up at like $90, and I said, "Are you sure?" They said, "That's what the comps show." And it never sold. I still have it. It never sold. Yes, I just auctioned for myself, and I work for Brian around 48 hours a week. Time for eBay. Cool. Records, Dolly. I've gotten quite a few Star Wars and other themed ornaments. Yeah, that's the other thing. I did well with those. The Hallmark ornaments. If you could find the limited ones, I know at San Diego Comic-Con, they always have one limited one that sells out within the first day. That they have them available for sale, and then they're selling on eBay for like hundreds after. Hey, Dolly, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Polly?
Good. It's funny, you look like a coin.
I know, right?
Where are you?
Well, I'm in my setup that I use every day, so having the camera on me is not possible because the way everything is set up.
Okay. So what's happening?
Not a whole lot. Been reselling like you on. I started back on eBay again.
Say that again?
I started selling back on eBay again, so.
Oh, cool. And Dolly, I was going, like I told you, I had to unpack and everything. I was going through boxes. Oh, too much light.
Oh, well, there you go.
So I found it for you.
Awesome. I'll love it.
I'm hoping to get it out today or tomorrow. So what's with this coin you have here?
Oh, this right here, this coin is an awesome coin. It's an Overton 103, and what it is a variety that a guy put together, and he waited until he had his collection complete, and this is how this variety came about. And then he sold them out, and then other people started collecting them and looking for them. So it is 1821.
1821 what though?
Cat bust.
What is it?
A cat bust.
Okay, what, can I see the back?
Sure can.
Wow, nice condition.
Yep. This coin right here will go for over $1,000.
Really?
Yep.
Get out.
Okay. See you later, Paul.
$1,000?
$1,000 plus.
What? Why would it go for $1,000?
It is an error. It's a variety, and it's actually part of the collection from Overton.
What's the error?
So 103. Let me look it up.
Oh, you don't have to if you don't know. Like,
oh no, it's okay because I have to learn because I don't know all the Overtons.
Like, did she have a mustache and then they took it off for the?
Yeah, that's what I think happened.
So that's all you're doing now is coins?
I do mainly coins right now, so I have a lot of cool stuff.
So, do you still have your storage unit in another house there that you were saying?
Well, I have. Sorry, my allergies are bad. I have my mom's barn that I use now. I don't have it in a storage unit anymore, but I have all kinds of stuff sitting there.
And that's stuff that you used to when you used to do storage units.
Yes.
Do you still do storage units?
Well, I've been watching the market to see if prices are going to come down or not on these storage units because I don't want to pay ridiculous prices for a unit that ain't worth it.
Okay, but when you do storage units, it's everything. It's not just coins.
Right.
So is that the stuff you're putting on eBay?
I haven't gotten back into putting that stuff up. I just started putting the coins up on eBay.
Oh, okay.
I put this cool little dude up there, which is really cool, you guys. It's only got a day left. It is a hobo coin.
Wait a minute. And what's that is again? I'm having a hard time hearing you.
It's called a hobo coin.
Why is it called hobo?
So if you look at it, this was a buffalo nickel. An artist took this coin and made a picture on it. To me, it wouldn't be worth anything because, yeah, you can see the clown on it. So to me, it wouldn't be worth anything.
Hey, storage bandits.
So with it being damaged, but there's people that collect it, and there's certain artists that go for really good money on these hobo coins. This is a three-legged reverse, you guys, but this is up on auction right now. It's got a day and a half left to go. And
For
for auction.
how much? How much?
Right now, it's on auction at, let me see what it's going for right now. I believe it was $29 the last I checked.
So that's like, what do they call that artwork? Hobo art or something?
Yep. We call them hobo coins, but this one's called a hobo buffalo nickel because it's on a buffalo nickel. Yep, you see a clown. That's what they did. They drew the clown on there. They kind of cut it out.
That's a lot of work there, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Some of these hobo coins can go for over $500-$600.
Wow. Tramp art. That's it. Thank you, Adam. No, the tramp art that goes for a lot. Some of it goes. I've seen it go for a lot of money too. When I was back home and stuff, like Brimfield, which is going on now. It started when we left. Brimfield is incredible. It's like you can get something from an antique coffin all the way up to a toy that just released last week that's exclusive.
The storage bandits.
But some tramp art is
Yes.
like high prices.
Yep. So yeah, it's like.
So you're in Ohio. Have you ever been, or are you going to start going to the? Oh, I just forgot the name of it. The fair, the big fair they have in Ohio.
Oh, you mean the Ohio State Fair?
No, collectible. It's only antiques and collectibles. Kane County, the Kane County.
Oh, Kane County. I've never been there.
I know.
I've heard of it.
In the past, people used to flock there. I guess it's kind of like Brimfield, where there's everything, antiques and collectibles, and it's really good.
Yeah, I've never been there. I'm going to have to check them out. I was going to check them out last year, but everything that was going on, I kind of shied away from it right now.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. Seems like people are just coming around for everything that was happening last year. I posted the link if anybody wants to come in. I was thinking about that this morning. Imagine if you were, I don't know, 10 years old, 12 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And the last 5 or 6 years, all the stuff that you had to deal with in such a short amount of time. The pandemic, and then now crazy gas prices, things running out in the stores. We dealt with a lot of stuff when we were kids too, but it's crazy the way things are going right now.
Right.
Thank you,
So,
storage bandits.
so our generation's used to the prices going up because that's when it started going up as our generation. So this is nothing new to us. It's something we kind of learned to adapt to.
Yep.
But to think about collecting and reselling during a time like this is now a time to continue to do it, because as long as you get the stuff real cheap.
Yeah. Yeah. Very true. Very true.
The only thing is once you buy it, it's going to keep going up anyway.
Yep. How much is gas in your neck of the woods?
So it's like $4.50 a gallon right now.
Yeah, same here. I gotta admit, on the way coming home, week before last, I think in South Carolina, I paid $3.89, which was beautiful. But then as soon as you hit Georgia, it was back up to $4.40, and every place else, Massachusetts was $4.50 and $4.60.
So there's some places right now it's like $6-7 a gallon.
Yeah, they say we're going to get there. They say the whole country will be there for regular gas. I can't imagine what diesel's going to be.
Right.
Diesel's crazy. And of course, that's what the trucks use to bring the stuff to the stores and everything, is diesel fuel. And then we all wonder why prices are going up on everything.
Right, exactly.
So it is a crazy time. It's a crazy time.
It definitely is. If you're not prepared for it, you're going to hurt big time.
Yep. How's your other house coming? The last house, I guess?
Well, the last house, I haven't even started yet. I've been slacking.
So you get the other house is done? The house that you were showing on Facebook all the time, doing the walls and the ceilings and the windows and everything?
The other house is almost done. The only thing I got left to do is some trim work and some painting and putting some doors and windows in, and it's done.
Nice. Then you're going to rent it?
It's already rented out.
Oh, cool. Yeah, rents here went up like 30, 40%, 50%.
Oh, it's the same here. My renters actually pay about $1,000 to almost $2,000 a month to live there.
Wow. Yeah, it's the same here. They're saying people were complaining because they were paying $1,700, and now it's going to be $2,700, $3,200 or whatever. Their landlords raised the rent. And it's like, wow.
Right.
That's ridiculous.
It is. It's kind of, it's absurd, and I try to be fair with them. So if they really, I work with them.
Yep. And now, because the interest rate went up, we're over 5%, 5.1 now. It went up 2 points, which means if you were looking at like a $300,000 home, your payment, 2 points, just went up $1,200.
Oh wow, that's
nothing else. Nothing else happened. It just, the interest rate went up 2 points. Bingo, $1,200 more for a payment.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad I own my homes. I worked hard and I saved my money and bought it cash on hand.
Yep. Wow. So anybody else have any comments or questions or concerns or anything? Thanks for everybody for coming in. Thanks for everybody watching on the Facebook channels. I appreciate it. If you'd like, just click on the image and it'll take you into the chat on YouTube, and it'll show you like what everybody's saying like this. And if anybody wants to come in, I do have the link popped up on the top of the page. But we're just, like I said, I'm just getting rolling with the new time. Well, my old time back again. And the new show, I got to get back into the swing of things. I've been off for so long. And I'm trying to get a format together. I'm trying to get like standard questions, standard things to look at. When I opened the show, I started with sending offers, why I am no longer sending offers on eBay and why I won't anymore. And I showed how I do it, how I handle it. If you look at, I'm sorry, go ahead.
So I missed that part. So why don't you send offers on eBay any longer?
Because why send an offer to 3 people or 5 people? If you're willing to reduce the price $1, $2 or whatever, why not do it for 1,000 people or 2,000 people?
Good point.
So if you look at my show list with all the videos, it says here's the proof. I did it a month ago or 2 months ago now. I did it just as I did it on the show, on live, and then within 10 minutes something sold. So I says, and I just took that portion of the video and I says, here's the proof. So I proved it to myself over and over again. It's like, because then the other thing that I don't like, when you send an offer, you can't do anything with the rest of the listing. You can't adjust it or change the title or the shipping or whatever for 48 hours. And I asked eBay, I said, why can't you allow us to put a time limit on an offer? And they said, well, why would you want to do that? And I said, because sense of urgency. If I get an offer from a seller saying, hey, you're interested in this, he just lowered the price for you for the next 10 hours.
Right.
Well, now I have a sense of urgency. Do I really want it? And I'll save money. But other people are just going to say, well, no, forget it. It's good. I'm good for 48 hours.
Right.
I think a sense of urgency also gets people off the fence if they really want something. It's like running an auction.
Right, like the auctions, yep.
Yeah, you run an auction. Oh, time's running out. I better get a bid in. Wendy, what's happening? Wendy has been extremely active on Facebook lately. I see as many listings as I can on her Facebook. She's doing some buy it nows and some prizes and stuff. So definitely check out Wendy on Facebook. You having a lot of success with that, Wendy? I guess you're trying to get a lot of stuff sold in a little amount of time. We have a big lag.
Talk to us about it.
What was that?
She should come up here and talk about it.
Yeah, if you want, Wendy, come on in. Oh, it's a long lag. It's like 20 seconds.
Oh, wow.
Baseball, all plushes, half off now. Very cool. Wendy, if you'd like to come in, I posted the link on the top. You can tell everybody what you're doing, what your goal is. But I do see all the listings. You did a couple of gift things, put a number in. I don't do it. I just, I like the post.
But Paul, I'm going to jump off here. I got to get busy and start getting ready for yard sale season anyway.
Okay.
So.
Thanks for coming in, Dolly.
You're welcome, Paul. Thanks for inviting me out.
Oh, and I did answer your other question.
Yes.
Yep. I don't, I didn't know anything about it. I don't know if it's somebody trying to mimic me or what, but.
I don't know. Actually, he's been doing it for quite some time.
Oh, okay.
And it's
Cool.
actually, he's a little different than what you are.
Okay. Very cool.
So have a good day. I'll be in the stream watching.
All right. Sounds good, Dolly. Take care.
Yep.
No problem, Wendy. Yeah, let me know anytime you want to come on. Let me know. I'm gonna be on Monday through Thursday at 9:30 to whenever. Depends on what we're talking about or what we're going through. And yeah, no problem. Just let me know. I think the next time I go on, I may be doing a how to, or I might film it and just put it up as a pre-record, how to do your own high bid. Because I've been doing my eBay, getting the eBay up. But then there's things I want to try a high bid auction. I think because a high bid, I could do lots, like a lot of comics, various titles. I could do, like, I'm looking right here at a kitchen lot. I still have some of those brand new digital oven thermometers, which I gotta admit, I tried one at my son's house to do steak medium, and it perfect. I have thermometers, all brand new stuff that I bought. But if I put a lot of, like, one or two of each of those things in there, can't really do that on eBay. I guess you could, but it's a little different. I could do, well, I'm just looking right here. I have Pokemon plush. Could do a lot of plush. I could do a lot of, when I'm talking about a lot, I mean like an auction lot of video games. Well, I don't have video games, but I have DVDs. Things like that. Picked up these at one of the auctions. I don't know if you've ever seen any of these. These are little die-cast metal figures that come with the book that are very cool. And they're from the UK, but they were sold at comic stores. And they were limited. And people collect them. And I'm lucky because not too many people at the auction knew what they were. So I got a whole box. I have a lot of the Hobbit ones. There's more of the Hobbit ones. So I'll probably I want to check out what they're selling for on eBay. I know the figures alone sell well, but some of these I have are brand new in the package. I haven't had huge sales on my comic lots. Not sure why, but on eBay I do great. Oh, let me know what you got for. Put your oh, my comic. So where are you doing your comic lots if it's not on eBay? And let me know what you have. Maybe there's something, you have something I would be interested in, because we did an auction in Massachusetts, and we went to an auction in Massachusetts, and I picked up a lot of 60s comics, which I'm into, 50s and 60s. True. That's Dolly's right on that. There's still a lot of people out there still speculating. Oh, it's an old comic. It's got to be worth money, so let me buy it, or I don't know what I'm looking for. Excuse me. And the cards. Pokemon cards, Magic the Gathering. Found 2 lots of those while we were gone. I do mystery lots on Mom's Rummage Room, 15 books for 20 bucks. Plus shipping or shipped? A lot wider audience on eBay. Very true. Very true, Jen. But if I have to stop and comp them, then I'll be listing it. I charge shipping. Yeah, but Wendy, with comics, a lot of people are interested in first appearances, or if somebody died in the story, or if they have a cameo. And some of those books go for a lot more because of that. So you could have, I don't know, you could have issue number 3, 4, 5 go for $10 each. and then all of a sudden 6, something special happened in 6. That could go for 30, 40, 50 bucks. And then 7 is down to like 10 bucks. So just because something happened in the storyline to the people, a new suit or costume. So you gotta, I mean, it depends. Didn't happen too much with the 90s books, which I do see a lot of people selling 90s books, and I just stay away. But 80s, there was a lot of stuff going on there. Early 90s, yeah, there's a few new appearances and stuff like that, which you should look at. 60s books, 50s books, you got to be careful with, because you got to make sure the coupon is inside intact. Because we were kids, I got to tell you, I was one of them. All my friends on the street, we were one. Cut out the coupon and send in for the stuff, you know, the special spy glasses and all that stuff, which was fun. But we were kids. But to get something in the mail, back in the mail from them, was awesome. But now that comic, because the coupon's missing on that page, is, you know, a third of the value that it should be. But you could do a quick comp, Wendy, on them. Spider-Man number, 1994, Spider-Man issue number, Amazing Spider-Man, or Peter Parker Spider-Man number 12. And just see what they're going for, right? I'm still learning. I had one comic. It was X-Men 1, sold for $156. I was thrilled. X-Men 1. 1963, X-Men number 1. Because if it sold for $156, I would be crying. Because that's like a $50,000 book. But X-Men, I think they're on their 5th volume. So in other words, 5 different number 1s. Check out onlinepriceguide.com also. Is it on? Let me just make sure that's the right one. Online comic price guide. Cover price comics. Yep, this is the one. This will probably be faster for you. comicspriceguide.com. You have to log in to get any pricing or whatever. And the prices are not going to be as good as eBay. I don't know, it was a while back, but all the comps were about that. Okay. So you put in Marvel and you put in X-Men issue number 1. If you don't put any issue, it gives you every issue, which is not too bad. But the nice thing is it gives you the picture of every issue. X-Men number 1 parody, Uncanny X-Men number 1 hardcover. See, this one is from 2012. There's a variant, another variant, another variant, another variant. Damn it. That's one thing we used to hate, is just all the variants they came up with. 2006. I just seen my buddy put a whole entire home up for sale. Everything, including the kitchen sink, is up for auction. Never seen. Oh, wow. Well, you could do Max Sold that way, Dolly. That's what they do. Annual. Uncanny, and it is Uncanny X-Men retailer incentive. Now see, this is the one I was talking about. That's number one from 63. But see what they're saying, 50,000. So 3,700 is raw. 50,000 they're saying is just about mint. Now, if it was graded, you're probably looking at quadrupling that. It's a regular high bid type auction. All the walls, cabinets, doors, walkways, and all of. Oh my God! So he's basically what we would call in the industry raping the house, because some of that stuff, you can always tell when people are in trouble. They do that. They sell the cabinets and everything because you're not supposed to. The bank finds out you're in deep doo-doo. But you see the 50,000, right? Wendy. So let's go here. 1963. Marvel X-Men #1. 13,000 raw. Let's just, because that's going to be the 63. 35, so 36,000 for a 5.5. 35,000, 20, 30,000, 30,000. $11, $10. So I would look at both. I would use this, right? Because you have the picture, so you can say, well, that's the one. That's the right one. And then you can see this is the first appearance of X-Men, Angel, Beast, Cyclops. First Magneto appearance. You can always copy and paste that into your listing. And then you judge the price. Because this 50 is pure mint. To find a pure mint, it's 1963 issue #1 is going to be difficult. But so if you use both, if you use this and if you use eBay, you'll get a good idea on the price. It does take work. It is looking at the comps, but at least you have a better idea what the things are going for. I'll check that out. I haven't listed comics lately due to my left eye still not being able to. Oh, I'm sorry. Very true. Depending on what they are, very true. And personally, I think it's worth it because could get that one book that'll pay for everything you paid for. You know, you could sell that one book and it'll pay for the whole lot that that it cost you. You never know. You never can tell. All you got to do is find out, like, oh, this is the first appearance of Magneto. I didn't know that. Or this is a variant cover done by this artist because he's more desirable than the other variant cover. You never can tell. So it is definitely worth checking it out. Spending the time checking it out. Wow, we have a big lag. Paul, is that a Mickey phone you have behind you? Yes, it is. Oh, yep. My Transformers helmet. I have two of those. I have that one there, and I have another one with the box. But the box is water damaged. But the phone's fine. I have one in storage like that. Yeah, I had a few. I had another one that actually sold at the antique mall. Mine is a dial one. Ah, okay. Yeah, they came out with, I think, a new one every year. I like the goofy one where he had the backpack and the phone is the backpack. Or the backpack is the phone. However you want to say it. So any other questions or anybody have any comments? Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everybody for coming in. If you have topic ideas, put them in when we end the video. Put them in. It helps me maybe do some research on what's good stuff to talk about and what are people having some issues with. You know, for the last 6 months, like I told people, I says, you know, I've been working my listings. I don't have 1,000 listings. I don't see the need to have 1,000 listings. People do 1, 2, 3, 5,000 listings, but I work them and I get them sold, and then I move the inventory and I you know, get new stuff in. And I feel that I like doing it, and I've been doing it now for a while. Now, granted, you know, I still have a lot more to list, but whatever you feel is right for you is the way you have to do it. If you want to have 1,000 listings, great. The more you list, the more you sell. I do have Mercari. I have everything. I have Amazon. I have Bonanza. I don't do Posh. I probably will never do Posh, and I probably will never do Etsy. Those two have been in the news for the wrong purposes too much lately, so I probably won't do those. But I have sold on Mercari. The new stuff I have listed, I have not posted on Mercari yet. Not cross-posted yet. I did speak to List Perfectly. They are interested in coming in, doing a show with me about that, because they're probably one of the best cross-posting platforms that's out there. There's a couple others. There's a couple that are free that are just scams. Like, how many people in the chat and whatever saw these? Everybody, was it 3 weeks ago now? Everybody was changing their image, their picture to this art type of picture. And then 3 weeks later, they're getting hacked because it was from a China and Russia company, and it was in the news everywhere. So these quick adopters, like, oh, that's cool, I'm going to do it. Oh, that's cool, I'm going to do it. Got to be careful with stuff like that, because they were hacking people's accounts. That's all you got to do is put something interesting up that everybody's interested in and get a lot of people to do it, because people were doing it and putting it. I just changed my profile image on Facebook and everything. I haven't seen too many people doing it anymore, or haven't seen too many of those lately. I don't know what happened, but it was in the news while I was gone. But yeah, I saw that. I didn't use it, but I did look airbrushed. Are you still doing? Yes, because I'm just getting back and still, believe it or not, still unpacking. I haven't yet. No, I haven't, Adam, not in a long time. I have been on it several times, but I haven't done anything with the platform. And then Whatnot, I still have to schedule one. But see, Wendy, when I was gone, 2.5 weeks or whatever, I had nothing coming in. Nothing. Crickets. So I still have one box, I think, or 2 boxes left to unpack and get listed. And, you know, now I have money coming in. So That was my goal, is to get everything listed so I can get money coming in so I can pay my bills. I was on Whatnot last night looking around, and stuff is still going for not that much money. But there was more people on the platform. Definitely a lot more people on the platform. So that's good. But yeah, definitely, when I'm done, please leave a comment if you could. Treasure Hustlers, how are you? Hip is Raleigh, North Carolina based, my neighbor. Oh, very cool, Adam. Yeah, they have everything. Hip postcard, hip comic, hip, I mean, so much stuff. The jewelry community is still small. I know. I was asking people that did jewelry auctions before I left. I said, if you ever have room for another seller, could you let me know? Because I have a ton of jewelry and stuff that we bought at, like, stuff like this. You know, because Sandy and I would go to the jewelry show and buy wholesale. And I says, I can't, if I do a jewelry auction, I don't think anybody will come because I don't think I have the following for it. And nobody got back to me. But I looked at that last night, actually, because I still have Sandy's jewelry that she wants me to sell, or she wants to sell. And I still have like brand new bracelets and stuff from Mexico with the stones in them that I'd love to move out. Set up your Whatnot. I do. I've done 4 on there already. Do the meeting. It's so easy. You don't even have to show your face. Do the meeting. It's so easy. You don't have to show your face. Oh, on Whatnot. True. It is. Not very many jewelry resellers on YouTube. I have a ton selling silver. Yep. Actually, Cali reseller was waiting and waiting and waiting. And I said, do you want me to put a recommendation in for you? Because they gave us a link. They said, if you have people you know, we're looking to grow the community. So I put Callie in, I put his information in. I said, I know him for a couple of years now, and he's done sales, very good guy. And I guess he got approved within a week after that, after waiting months. Some people are waiting a long time. Awesome. I didn't know that's what your Whatnot. Yeah, no, I've done 4 so far. I don't know if I want to try another one with jewelry. But I love Whatnot because you do everything now. And then, like tonight, if I did one tonight, I'd sell everything 1 to 25, 1 to 50 pieces. You wake up tomorrow morning, you just pack and ship everything. You get the $200. No, that was before that. Now they're doing that. That was before that. It was a chance for him and I to win $20. I think it was, or $10 or something like that. I recommended somebody else last week, and now it's $200. So yeah, maybe that's why they're getting more people now, because they went from either $20 or $10 to 200, and then the $20 or whatever it was, 10 or $20, it was a chance to get it. But I just recommended somebody else last week when I got home because he was waiting for a long time. And the funny thing is, he didn't even know too much about it. He said, I just, I found out about it. I put the thing in and I totally forgot all about it. But they never got back to me. And I said, that's typical. But yeah, do you have the link to the auction? Jessica, Sarah? I wish we would have asked for money. You're at, what was it? 2:30? Trying to go back. 2:22 p.m. $100 albums. Wow. Jackie. That's the other thing, Jackie. Do you ever look for somebody, a seller on there? Yeah, wait a minute. When I was gone, they took everybody out. Put the link in, Jackie, to the auction. And hold on. Wonder Woman, if you want to put the link into Moms, put it in there. And Adam, if you want to put a link into the stores, put it in there. You should be able to now. I can't link it. There you go. That's one thing I didn't like in the beginning. I don't know if they fixed it. They have people working on that site like every day to search for a seller. It wasn't easy a month ago. I don't know how it is now. But if I went in there now to search, I don't have to, right? Because you said it's today. Share screen, share a screen, share it now. All right, so you're selling in the jewelry platform? People still complain about that. That is awesome. Wendy, okay. Jewelry. So you go down to jewelry. Let's do shop all. They have bags. I have a big bag of pocketbooks my wife wants me to sell. Treasure Hustlers. Oh, damn. Hold on.
Hey guys, welcome back. Our second option, Carolyn.
Wait a minute. Stop sharing. Let's do this the right way. Share screen with audio. So we go back to jewelry. Shop all. And here it is, 522.
Hey guys, welcome back to our second option, Carolyn. We're going to be doing more vintage and signed brooches, as well as giving away some amazing pieces. Be sure to follow us to be entered into the giveaway. See you on Tuesday at 2:22 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Let's go.
Very cool. So then you go up here and you give them a follow. So now on your phone, you'll get a notice that says, hey, they're on. I get plenty of notices now, like everybody that's on, that I followed. Adam has an interesting point here. Whatnot hasn't won me over yet as a buyer. Adam, there are so many people now saying, as a buyer, I am making so much money off the stuff I'm buying from Whatnot, because you could see how many people are in their live. If there's 10 people and they're selling stuff starting at $1, you could get it for $1, $2 or whatever. So I would rethink that. And it depends on what you're looking at, obviously. I think I'm old school. I hate changes. No, will you stop? It's fine. It is. It is, Wendy. It is hard to find sellers on there. And there's Adam's store. 3 stores, Adam, now. I'm not sure. And there's Wendy's. Like I said, Wendy's been a powerhouse on Facebook lately, going and posting and posting and posting and posting. But that's what it takes. Definitely, that's what it takes. So, interesting. There's a lot of new stuff that's out there now. A lot of new stuff. And, you know, I know there's not that many people in here, but a month ago, now, Whatnot's been out there for about a year or a little bit longer, okay? Just started taking off probably 6 months ago. I was approved for 3 months before I did my first. And they kept saying, are you ready? Do you want to do your first? Are you ready? Let's go. Come on. Can we help you get it done? So now they're gaining more popularity. There's some celebrities on there selling their stuff. But since then, I think, I was going to say 6 months ago, eBay has a team working on doing the same thing. A segment of eBay to do instant auctions. So it's probably the first time ever that eBay is trying to jump on the bandwagon before they lose it all, like they lost it to Amazon. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask. Hard listening to you and Sarah. No problem. I've been burned from buying records from folks. Oh, I can imagine. Records, it's tough because you can't tell the scratches and all that stuff. So yeah, that's it would be a difficult play there for me also. Yep, 3 stores. Not 1, not 2, 3. Only to have many of the records arrive in poor condition. I was misled by the seller. Yeah, that's a tough one. It's not like an action figure or something where you could say, well, I'm missing the extra weapons or something, or you could see the scuffs on the face. Because records like CDs and stuff are hard to see the scratches that are in there. And yeah, that would suck, basically. So I am going to end it here, everybody. I want to thank you all again for coming in, talking. Please check out the first few minutes of the show and check out why I don't send offers through eBay anymore, what I do to get my stuff sold. And leave a thumbs up if you could. And then at the end, leave a comment on the video of what kind of topics you'd like us to talk about or go over on future shows. And once again, I appreciate everybody for being here. And wow, we got a long lag.
Welcome to the
Sorry about that. Hit the wrong button. So everybody, thank you everybody, and have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.